What's up everyone? So today I'm at Benson Fiat and Alfa Romeo checking out this 2017 Fiat 124 Spider. Huge shout out to them for providing this car for today's video. Definitely check out their website in the description below. Hope you all enjoy this video. Under the hood is a 1.4 liter multi-air 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. This is also the most powerful 4-cylinder in its class and also features twin intercoolers. On paper, this vehicle produces 160 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 185 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPM. This particular vehicle is paired to the 6-speed automatic. A 6-speed manual is also available. This is, of course, rear-wheel drive, weighing in around 2,400 pounds. 0 to 60 can happen in 6.7 seconds with a top speed of 136 miles an hour. 7 different colors are available this year. This is the Azzurro Italia Blue or Dynamic Mica Blue. And this color only comes on the Primo Lusso, which is the model we're looking at today. And this car is number 92 of 124 being built. So that's pretty cool to be able to check out a limited production of this Fiat 124 Spider. The MPG on this car is at 26 city and 35 highway, running off of an 11.9 gallon tank. A few interesting facts about the Fiat 124. Fiat actually introduced the Spider back in 1966 at the Turin Auto Show, and it was later marketed as the 2000 Spider. Back then the engine was upgraded to a 2-liter, and also the horsepower was at 128 compared to the 160 now. And this car was also first sold in the US in 1968. On the inside, the 124 has the Bose audio system with speakers in both headrests. You also get the Bluetooth speakers in the driver headrest, and you have functional roll bars behind each one. It also has some luxury features like the rain sensing wiper blades. You get heated leather seats, black or tan, and you can see the tan is in this model. And on the Abarth, you get leatherette with microfiber performance seats, and cloth seats come standard in the Classica. The 124 has an aggressive look with the double hexagonal grille and the LED headlights, and are very much updated compared to the original 124, but they resemble them nicely. The hood lines add even more character and styling as well. The side profile has a very sleek and modern design. Starting with the line behind the front wheel, it kicks up near the door handle and continues rearward, which again mimics a similar design as the original Spider. The silver painted aluminum wheels measure 17 inches and are standard on the Lusso, and they're also wrapped in 3-season performance tires. The Classica comes with 16 by 5 inch wheels, and the Abarth gets 17-inch aluminum wheels finished in a gunmetal color. The brakes are power-assisted ventilated front discs and solid rear discs, and optional Brembos come with the Abarth package. For the wheelbase, this car measures 90.9 inches. It has a length of 159.6. The width is at 68.5 with a height of 48.5. So compared to the Miata MX-5, it is slightly longer, weighs about 100 pounds more, but it also has more horsepower from a smaller engine compared to the naturally aspirated 2-liter in the Mazda. And finishing off in the rear with the square-shaped design taillights, there's also an integrated taillight in the trunk, and also between the stainless steel dual exhaust, you also get a standard backup camera as well. And now with the key, we'll go ahead and take a more in-depth view of the interior. There are 2 ways to unlock this car. Of course, you have the key fob, but as long as you have the key fob on you, you can also double tap on this button here, and in doing so will unlock both doors. Inside, you have nice leather running along the door panel. You have both your windows, they're automatic down, your lock and unlock, mirror buttons. You have a nice grab handle and release handle along with a speaker down below. That leather carries on to the tan leather seats. You can see the Bluetooth speakers in the headrest. These are manual adjusting forward and rear. You do have a dial that'll raise up the front of the seat and lower that. And now inside, before I put my foot on the brake, I'll double tap on the engine start stop button. That'll turn on all the electronics. And then with my foot on the brake, go ahead and hold that same button. Start it up. noticed, I am in a different car. This is the Classica, so you get the black cloth seats. I really like the white stitching that they have on them as well. That's a nice accent to see. But as far as driving this car so far, I have plenty of visibility. It's very easy to see out of that rear glass with the top up. As far as comfort goes, noise level, things like that, it's very quiet with the top up. For having a soft top roof, the seats are very comfortable as well. They have a little bit of bolstering to them on the sides, and then you do have plenty of legroom as well. I'm about 5'10", again, for your reference at home, and I actually had to move the seat up, so there's plenty of room to move it back for someone much taller than myself. So the power in this car, it does have 160 horsepower, but it gets up and moves, you know, weighing around 2,400 pounds. It's not the quickest car to 60, but it does get up and move. I'd feel very comfortable merging into traffic with this car and not worrying about it being too underpowered. One thing I'd like to do while going, you know, parking lot speeds, I'm gonna go ahead and put the top down. So that's pretty cool that you have that option to do that as well. I'm not going to talk too much with the roof down since it is very hot outside, but again, visibility with the top down, almost 360-degree view, which is nice. Not too much wind noise either, so it's very comfortable down here. Of course, up near the top of my head, it's a little windy, but other than that, it's very comfortable to be in with the top down. As far as visibility goes in this car, looking over your left shoulder, you do kind of have a blind spot right here. There's not a second window to look out of, but of course you do have your side mirror. Looking out of the rear view mirror, you have plenty of visibility. That glass is very large, even looking over your right shoulder. Not too much of a blind spot there. You have visibility on both sides, of course, and then again, your side mirror on the passenger side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roof now from my point of view. I'll just pop it up and open it up just like that. And then, of course, with the roof off, visibility is very 360. You can see around the entire car, which is very cool. And then we'll go ahead, pop up the top back up, clamp it into place, and that's it. So there's a lot of visibility in this car, even for it being compact. So there's a few differences between this and the Lusso that I'm showing you. Of course, the seats is one thing, you don't get leather as an option, but you still get the smart key with the push button start and the 7-inch screen with a backup camera as well. So that's nice to have. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at how the roof works. This only comes in a manual option, of course. And not only does that save weight, it also makes it very easy to do. You can do it in a matter of seconds. So on the latch up top, you're just gonna pull on this and then pull the whole lever down. And then you have a handle on both sides. You just lift up and then clamp it right into place. And then to open it, you pull on this lever, grab one of those grab handles, bring it all the way back and up, and then lock it into place. And I'll go ahead and show you that from the outside. It makes it very easy and convenient to do. So if it were to start raining on you or you just wanted it up, you could do it in a matter of seconds. And of course you could go parking lot speeds and do it as well, so you don't need to stop to put it up or down. For being a compact sports car, there's definitely plenty of room in this car. I don't feel too cramped inside, plenty of leg room. The seating position is very comfortable as well. And even with the top up, I don't feel too cramped inside. I have a few inches above my head, and I am 5'10" to give you some reference at home, but I don't feel too cramped inside. It's very comfortable and spacious for even a smaller car. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It has a very comfortable hand position on both sides. You have a nice 3-spoke design as well, and you also get all of your Bluetooth and radio controls. On the left side of the dash, we have an air vent. You also have your traction control and a lane assisting button that you can turn on and off. On the gauges, we have your tach right in the center, your speedometer on the right side, your gas level, engine temperature, and your trip screen on the left. Coming along the center, we have the nice 7-inch touchscreen navigation system. You can do a lot of things on this car. You have your rain sensing wiper blades. It looks like you can turn those on and off. All your door locks, your Bluetooth devices there, a few other things to scroll through, so I'm sure there's a lot more technology behind this system. You have another air vent with all of your AC controls down below. Of course, your engine start-stop button. Heated seats for both driver and passenger. A little compartment down here for more space. And this is the 6-speed automatic, as I mentioned before. You have a nice leather shift boot. You can also put it into sport mode. There are no paddle shifters, however. Also on this model, you have the standard backup camera. So when you put it into reverse, there's your view. One thing that's also cool, you do have 2 cup holders located between the seats, but you can actually remove the passenger side one and place it down below as well. So you can have more arm room or storage space up top and still be able to have 2 cup holders in this car. Here's your e-brake, more of your navigation screen controls, so you can use those buttons down below to scroll through everything, which is very cool, convenient to have. You have a center compartment. It's not too big. Maybe you could fit a phone or wallet in there. There's also no glove box down below. But the cool thing is that there are actually 3 compartments behind the seats, and you can already see that I have the passenger seat pulled forward. There's 1 compartment located back there. Before I get to those, we'll take a look at the center compartment. This is, of course, the 50th anniversary, like I mentioned, and there's the number 92 plate. So this is a locking box. Go ahead and pull that latch down. You have quite a lot of room, so that's very nice to have. And let's go ahead and take a look behind the driver's seat. So we'll just pull this forward. And I do have a water bottle in here to give you reference at home. It's about that deep. So again, with those 3 compartments, you have plenty of room in this car. And now we'll go ahead and check out the trunk space. To open the trunk, the button is located down below along with your hood release. Before we get to the trunk, here's the gas cap. You just push on that, it'll open right up. And then onto the trunk. It's actually a little deeper than the Mazda, but of course if you're buying this car, you're not looking for a lot of room, but there is enough room for 2 people to pack comfortably for a nice trip. The new Fiat 124 is an affordable sports car. It has some great technology, and while it is based off of the Miata in some ways, all of the body panels are completely different, and it does come with a turbo engine, which also opens the door to potential tuning options and upgrades as well compared to the naturally aspirated 2-liter in the Miata. Huge shout out once again to Benson Fiat and Alfa Romeo for providing this vehicle for today's video. Definitely check out their website in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it the thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button down below, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. I'll see you all next video.